The fact that I have my air conditioner on full blast says that it's still summertime, but the retail stores say that fall is right here, motherfucker. And because of that, there's all sorts of fall-themed snacks. Mostly pumpkin. The candy corn is starting to trickle in. Some places have the Halloween candy out already. And also caramel apple, or apple in general. But caramel apple is a lot more gimmicky, and you know, different companies can play around with it a lot more. So you can come up with some pretty interesting things. So what we have here today is the traditional old person candy. No, not cholesterol medicine. Werther's Originals. That's right. These are caramel apple flavored soft caramels. So what we have here is actually a pretty cool idea. I haven't had a Werther's Original in a long ass fucking time. The last time I had one, I was probably a little kid. Like, this is just something I never buy these. So let's take a whiff of the bag, because when I opened it up, there was a nice waft of aromas mixing together, caramel and green apple. So the bag smells wonderful. The candy itself, so we get right here, doesn't smell anything out of the ordinary. But how does it taste? I guess I'm here to answer that, right? I'm gonna have to spit this out, and I should make you guys look at the chewed up Werther's Original while I talk about it. So right off the bat, you do get a little bit of the Granny Smith apple taste. It's not overly powerful. Of course, it is a hunk of caramel, so caramel is going to be the main flavor. So you're gonna get the Granny Smith apple. It's knitted within the fibers of the caramel. So the caramel is always going to stand out more so than the apple flavoring. But the apple flavor is in there. The last thing I want to do is bite down on this right now. But you do get that that artificial apple taste. I don't want to say it tastes like a Jolly Rancher, because they seem to kind of equate everything to Jolly Ranchers. But the apple kind of reminds me of the Jolly Rancher apple. So picture that mixed in with caramel. That's basically what you have here. A nice little idea. I'm definitely not going to eat this whole bag. I'm going to end up getting rid of, or by getting rid of, I mean shipping them off to people. It's fine. They also have a pumpkin spice version, which I was unable to find, but I give Werther's Original some credit for getting in there with the limited edition fall flavors. Nothing wrong with it. It's just I'm not going to sit there eating soft caramels all day. It's a fine flavor. It's nothing spectacular, but I guess it does its job, and they were creative with it. You know, they have their product already, which is, you know, caramels, and they went with something interesting. So I can't blame them there. I can't blame them there. Plus, it makes sense. Caramel apple. So they already have the caramel part. They just had to find a way to get the apple flavoring in there, and they did. So Werther's Originals, caramel apple, soft caramel, fine by me.